Welcome to game number 2 of the EBA Fab 5 camp featuring, I believe this is Team 3 taking on Team 5. We just saw Team 5 momentarily lose a heartbreaker to Team 1. EBA Fab 5 camp. I want to get this right. It's sponsored by Prospect Nation, put on by Peach State Basketball.
Yeah, it's a.
Am I forgetting any other .coms? As I'm joined here by Jonathan Hemingway, one of the lead scouts for PSB.
Yeah, it's a PeachStateBasketball.com camp. Media coverage provided by Prospects.
There we go.
ProspectsNation.com.
Hopefully by game 6 I'll get that correct.
And your video is powered by the SUVTV.com.
As we see Brandon Clay calling out instructions to Locke. Locke, who had an extremely impressive first game just a few moments ago. Hopefully we'll see her kind of build on that as we see a nice shot by Miranda Burt off the back of the iron. Put back up and in by Maddie Wright.
And once again here in the first half of this game, we're going to see 2-3 zone. Really more than anything else to work on our zone offense and some zone principles. And look what we get right there. We get a high post entry, open jumper, which leads to an offensive rebound putback.
Locke taking her instruction, gets it over to Patrick. Patrick for 3 off the back of the iron, ball up in the air. It'll come down to Prospect 191, and that's going to be Jordan Lewis. Deep corner 3, this one off the back of the rim, ball up in the air. Is it Serena Carpenter? Hopefully I'm not butchering the name too bad. As we see a nice spin move up there in the middle of the paint by Carpenter.
Serena Carpenter, another kid from North Carolina, coached by Coach Ty Cox of the Carolina All-Stars. Another talented prospect that we'll get to see firsthand here today.
Bird over to Locke, Locke down to Wright. Wright's going to kick it out to Patrick. Patrick with a nice move to get to the rim, just misses that. Carpenter back the other direction. Nice stop and pop there by number 191. Again, that's Jordan Lewis. Lewis with a nice start here, early moments of the first half. 6-2.
I didn't have a chance to watch Lewis yesterday, but what I did hear from some of our other staff was that Lewis had a great day yesterday. Very, very anxious to watch her play out of the Florida area herself.
Nice look ahead by Lewis. Turnaround no good there by number 69, Sydney Houlamard. It looks like we're going to get a foul against White. I believe that's team number 3. Burt will bring the ball up this time for team 5. Again, looking at a 2-3 zone so they can work on some of their zone offense. White's going to kick it out for 3. That's going to be a knockdown. I don't have that person on my roster.
That's Cheyenne Arthur.
Oh, Cheyenne Arthur, there we go.
Yeah, from Atlanta, Georgia. And again, getting it to the high post, the kick out. And one thing I want to point at, and a great short corner feed right there.
Jessica Martin with the knockdown.
Yeah, that was from Carpenter, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Maddie Wright going to kick it back out to Burt. Burt in the corner to Locke. Locke's going to lose it momentarily. Nice job there on the defensive side of the basketball by Carpenter. She's been very active here in the opening 5 minutes of this first half. Nice take there by Patrick, who's starting where she left off in the first game.
Yeah, Caroline Patrick being very aggressive, as you can see, both on the perimeter and then the interior now. Oh, nice move.
Great kick out for the 3. Not going to go. 177 though is Jessica Martin. Martin with the nice putback. She kind of got 2 for 1 there. 2 rebounds, 2 points.
Stat filler in that way, and a great job by both teams of doing exactly what we were talking about, of attacking the short corner and the high post, and it's leading to some pretty good offense here so far.
Bird over to Arthur. Arthur in the corner to Locke. Locke looking, goes baseline, picks it up, is going to get over to Patrick. Patrick to Arthur. Arthur to Bert. Bert over to Patrick. Good ball movement here by Blue. Locke's going to spin baseline. Down low to right. Right with a nice spin move in the lane. Up and in. Nice job there.
Great offense. Great patience. This is almost like a zone offense clinic here, the way both of these teams are showing patience with the ball and sharing the ball.
Lewis with the ball up top. Nice little skip pass over to Camille Glardinia. Back up top to Lewis.
Good screen along the baseline there by Carpenter. And
Hulamard with the three.
yeah, and gets the open jumper for a teammate.
Now it looks like we're getting a timeout called here by Brandon Clay as he's going to get some substitutions in.
Brianna Locke just gave me the look of, whew, I am tired. Back-to-back games here.
And they still got one more to go. Patrick with the basketball.
Yeah, but that's what I love about Locke is that she loves playing the game. And look here, she's nearly played every position out here on the court in this camp game.
Patrick deep three, no good. Hulamar with the rebound. She's going to turn and look. Can't find anybody. Finally, she gets it over to, I believe that's Lewis. No, yep, that is Lewis with the deep three. Lewis been very impressive here in the first 7 minutes.
Boy, she's got that jumper working here today, doesn't she?
Yes, she does. Locke looking down low. Over to Ryan. Ryan back up to Locke. Locke been very quiet here. Nice look down low to Bert. I'm sorry, that's Patrick. A nice finish at the rim is Patrick.
Quiet no longer. Locke showing her versatility, the ability to score and pass from the perimeter.
Nice take there by number 88. Again, that's Serena Carpenter. The ball's going to go out of bounds, so it'll go back to Blue. Black, blue, whatever it is at this point.
Yeah, I think the jerseys are black. I don't know what it's showing up like there on television, but it's dark and white.
Partridge finally gets it across half court. Over to Patrick. Patrick with the skip pass to Locke. Locke for three. Off the front of the rim. Rebound up in the air. Broadwater tried to keep it alive. Locke, though, comes down with it. Nice hustle play there by Locke. And she's going to back it out smartly to reset her offense. Nice feed down low to Patrick. Patrick up and in.
They've got a little connection.
They do.
Yeah, a little
They do. Nice job there.
And what is happening in this 2-3 zone is that the middle person in the 2-3 is cheating up. And so that's allowing Patrick to work the back line.
Deep three knockdown there by Caroline Dennehy. Dennehy showing some range. She was well beyond the men's line for that shot. Partridge coming back the other direction. Partridge is going to have her ball stolen there by Dennehy. She's going to lead the 2-on-1. Broadwater not able to keep it aligned over to Dennehy. Dennehy is going to pull it back out. Nice job over to Lewis. Lewis is going to go baseline, right hand, left side. No good. Rebound will be knocked out of bounds. It will go back to Black, which was a great album there by AC/DC.
Back in Black. That may be a little bit before some of our viewers' time, especially, especially some of our campers on the replay.
Locke with another deep three, this one off the back of the iron. Ball's going to be knocked around. It's going to stay Black basketball. As we see more mass substitutions coming back in for both teams. Game number 2, you see the substitutions coming a little bit quicker as girls want that rest.
Yeah, the good news is about only having 8 kids on your team is that you get a lot of playing time. The bad news is by game number 2, you're really sucking air. And a lot of these kids, let's just be honest, after playing a full month of basketball in July, and a good jumper down there along the baseline by number 50.
Broadwater, is that, nope, that's not, that's Hampton.
Yeah, Armani Hampton. Most of these kids getting back into school, they probably haven't been in the gym all that much.
Another three there by Hulamar. That's her second here of the first half. Also with the Andre Agassi Nike headband. I guess I was corrected earlier.
It's a Skylar Diggins.
Skylar, there we go. Who, by the way, is one of my favorite basketball players.
Boy, Skylar is one of those, she's becoming a true star, you know, in the truest sense. And Jordan Lewis right there, nice three-point play. You talk about there are only a handful of really athletic stars out there that can gain the attention of both male and female customers in that way. Kevin Durant, you know, LeBron James, and Skylar Diggins has done a great job of being able to market herself to really everybody.
Well, you know, it's one thing, you know, she's got the looks, which is why the men are attracted to watching her.
Right.
But she's got the skill on the court, and there's no denying her basketball level of skill. She's phenomenal to watch. As we see another deep two there by Hulamar. This one's going to go off the front of the rim. Rebound's going to be grabbed and come back the other way is Kathleen Ryan. Ryan dished out to Arthur. Arthur for a three off the front of the rim. Rebound will go up. Hampton's fighting for it. Nice job there hitting the deck. Is Armani Hampton to force that tie up with Jessica Martin, and it's going to stay. It's going to go white basketball. As we see Hulamar will bring it in for white.
But to finish that idea about Skylar, I think it's so important. A nice three there, again by, was that Dennehy?
That is Dennehy. That's her second in the last 3 minutes.
Yeah, good. But for Diggins, you know, to provide the example for a lot of these young ladies to show that the ceiling isn't, you know, there, that, that you can go as high really as your talent, your abilities can take you.
Right with the turnaround. Back the other direction is Martin. Martin's going to keep it 1-on-2, split the double team off the backboard. Hulamar with the rebound up and in. Nice job there to follow that by Hulamar to extend the lead now, 28-15, just under 4 minutes remaining here in the first half of game number 2.
This has been a Dennehy and Hulamar first half.
It has, absolutely. Arthur and Gardenia with the tie-up. That's going to stay black basketball. Ryan for a deep three, and she knocks that down. Nice job there by Miranda Burt. Oh, I'm sorry, nope, that was Kathleen Ryan, 176.
No, that was 175.
Was it 175? Okay,
yeah,
there we
right
go.
the first time, and very impressive footwork by Burt coming off of that baseline out of bounds, being able to catch it all in one motion and get it up. A lot of girls would have to kind of take a step and, you know, gather their balance, but Burt showing very good footwork on that three-point jumper.
Jardina over to Dennehy. Jardina with the basketball. She's going to kick it out up top now over to 157. That's Laura Wall. Wall over to Dennehy. Dennehy's going to knock down her third three of the first half.
Boy, she's smiling and grinning, and with good reason. Boy, she's on fire here this first half.
Anybody who's ever played basketball, you know, we've all had those games where the hoop looked like the Atlantic Ocean, and it didn't matter what you did.
Well,
see another substitution here.
I know myself, the type of player that I was, I love seeing zone, you know, because find those gaps in the zone and be able to get those jumpers off. A kid like Dennehy can really be proven that she can be a zone buster.
Locke with a nice job there defensively to force that turnover. Gets it over to Ryan. Ryan, left hand, left side. Nice job there with the fundamentals.
Love it. Ryan's had a good camp. Shown the ability to hit the jumper, now be able to put it on the floor.
Stops and pops is Giardina. She's going to be a little short. Back the other direction is Patrick. Patrick over to Ryan. Ryan deep three. Knocks that down. And what was a 13-point lead is now down to 8 with 1:20 remaining here in the first half.
And again, I like what Ryan's doing. Shooting the basketball well and the length like we were talking about in game 1.
Another three. This one rimmed out by Wall. Back the other direction is Black. Patrick going to get over to Locke. Locke back over to Patrick. Patrick thought about it. Instead, she does take it. Knocks that down. It's a three-point barrage here going on both sides. As what, again, was a 13-point lead moments ago is now down to 5. 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. Nice little wraparound, and unfortunately it was to Locke, who was not playing with her this game. Locke did a nice job there of knowing where the defense was coming from to not get stripped from behind. And instead, she turns it over, back the other direction. Nice job there with the dribble is Carpenter. Carpenter goes coast to coast, off no good. Gardenia with the rebound, up and in. Nice job there to use the rim as a protector.
Good job of running the floor there by Gardenia, not giving up on the play and being there for a teammate on the miss.
Partridge over Ryan. Ryan fakes, jumps, pumps, 15, knocks that down. Ryan's having one heck of a first half. 33-28, final 10 seconds here of the first half of game number 2 between Team 3 and Team 5 of the EBA Fab 5 camp here at Swanee Sports Academy. Nice little jumper off. Ryan's gonna get it, 2 seconds, 1 second. She sees the clock, she's gonna travel. She gets it off, not close, unfortunately. 33-28 is how we will go into halftime. Very entertaining first half.
Yeah, it sure was, and the zone defense really opened up the ability for a lot of these shooters to shoot the three-point jumpers, and quite honestly, I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a 16-minute running clock and to get up essentially 60 points and a half. That's impressive.
No doubt.
You go to high school games, both boys and girls, and they don't get that in a full game.
Well, you're right about that. There might be a little, not to say that there's not coaching here, but there's a little bit more scouting and game planning when it comes to high school games in that way. You're going to make sure that kids like Gardenia and Kathleen Ryan aren't getting good looks like that. But fair point. It's certainly made for exciting basketball for us here on the SUV TV.
Halfway through the morning session here as far as games go. Very entertaining. Hopefully you all at home are enjoying what you're seeing here, and I know I am. It's, as truthful as I am, I'm always skeptical when I go to girls basketball events. Yeah. This one has been very impressive. And again, it speaks to the talent that you guys are able to get in here at the EBA.
Well, that's one of the, really the misconceptions when it comes to women's basketball a lot of times, that it's, not enjoyable. But quite honestly, when you put good players together, regardless of gender, it can make for good basketball. And that's what we're seeing here. Lots of talent in one space. All the kids, working to get better, and it's made for a good camp.
Back to action here, second half. Black comes out down 33-28. Nice move there in the paint is Martin. Martin's going to lose it, though. Back the other direction is Patrick. Patrick looking for a running mate. She's going to get up to Ryan. Ryan, who was dead hot in the first half, tries to wrap around to Arthur. Instead, is going to go out of bounds. Go back to White. Hulamard, who had a very impressive first half, tries to get it in, and she does. Gets it to Lewis, but Arthur's going to be called for a foul. You'd like to see the defensive effort there by Arthur. As her and Lewis come up the floor, neck and neck. Lewis asking for a screen. She's going to get one from Martin. Nice look over to Giordano, down to Martin. Martin off the glass, too much. Hulamard with the rebound, up and in. Nice job there to control the body and get the ball up off the glass to extend the lead back out, 35-28.
Like Hulamard's activity, always finding herself in the right position at the right time, coming up with those so-called incidental baskets.
Bird over Ryan. Ryan finally misses a shot as she was knocked down. She was dead accurate earlier. Lewis kind of toying, goes baseline, up and in. Nice job there by Lewis to kind of toy around with everybody. Went baseline, made it look easy as we see Patrick coming back the other way. Gets it over to Arthur. Arthur stops, pops, drops.
Whoa.
From three.
Have a little jab step right there, and then the three-point jumper.
Lewis coming back the other direction, doesn't want to be outdone. Looking to get her teammates involved. She's going to get a screen out top, and she's going to use it by Carpenter. Nice job there by Arthur defensively. As she reaches down to pull Lewis up after they got tangled up there at midcourt. Gets it into Lewis. Lewis is going to be picked up defensively there by Arthur. stutter step. Not going to get away with it is Hulamard. She's going to get called for the travel. 13 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the second half of game number 2 of the Fab 5, the EBA Fab 5 camp. Team 3 in white, Team 5 in black. Over to Ryan. Ryan thought about it. Put the ball on forward to right, gets it back over to Patrick. Patrick's going to go to the cup, right hand, left side, no good. I'm sorry, right hand, right side. And instead, it'll be Armani Hampton who's able to get the putback to get her team to within 4 at 37-33. I like the little matchup here that Lewis and Arthur have going on as Lewis blows right by her. Can't finish there as Hampton with the rebound. Hampton's going to be picked up defensively this time by Carpenter. Nice look there by Ryan, left hand, up and in. Ryan has been extremely impressive here.
And as Brandon Clay just said, woo, she is showing her full package of skills here today, the ability to shoot it and drive it.
Hulamon rims out, nice rebound and put back. This one is going to be I believe they gave her an and one, is Jessica Martin. Caroline Patrick will bring the ball up for Team 5. Again, Team 5 in black, Team 3 in white. Hampton over to Ryan. Ryan thought about it. This one just a little too much as it goes off the top of the backboard. And she kind of had to look like she wanted that one back. As we're going to see Maddie Wright check in as well as Partridge. Again, we're seeing substitutions just a little bit more frequent here at the end of game 2. Girls are going to play 3 straight games. Essentially, it's going to work out to 90 straight minutes of basketball, which for a guy like me is probably impossible to think about doing.
It's been a long time since I played 90 straight minutes of basketball.
Back in my day when I was playing, sure, but now, not a chance. I'm tired just watching.
Yeah, not so much. But you know, that's one of the great things that that we do here with our EBA camps, is the fact that they have multiple opportunities to play in games, but then in between games or after the games, they also get skill sessions as well too. Christian Simmons, who is actually coaching right now, and Adrian Penland both team up on those skill sessions to really work with those girls and to give them something that they can take home to keep working on. You're not going to become a better basketball player in 2 days of camp. However, you've got to take those tools and really cultivate them when you do get back home.
Jonathan Hemingway, Jeff Benedict here on the broadcast. I believe this is ProspectNationTV.com.
There you go. There you go. Now you're getting it right.
Yeah, I'm trying. Great action. Team 3 leading Team 5 40-37. 10:20 remaining here in this second ball game. We got one more on tap for you of the morning session. We'll bring you 3 more this afternoon session. This will be of the underclassmen. As we see Gardenia there go baseline, not able to finish. Back the other way is right. She's going to lose the basketball. Gardenia's going to make up for that miss, though. She's going to come get it. Over to Hulamard. Stop, pop, drops from the baseline. Nice job there by Sydney Hulamard.
Hulamard, boy, she's
having a heck of a game.
Yes, yes. Shooting threes, pull-up jumpers. It's always fun to watch these kids come and make a name for themselves. Hulamard, at least for me, was a kid that I didn't know about coming into this camp game, and now she's going to be a kid that when I go back and begin to enter evals, you know, into our scouting service, thejumpoffplus.com, and make sure that get that information in there, and of course all the coaches that that do log into there, they'll be able to see her information. Maddie Wright with a nice free throw there. You know, I'm really impressed with the shooting that we've seen. Yes.
I mean, these girls, most of these girls are knocked down. As we see a deep one there by Martin. Locke with a rebound. Locke's been kind of quiet this game, but she went off in the first one. She's going to be chased up and down the court here by, I believe that is Hulamard. Nice screen by Partridge, kind of free lock up a little bit. She's going to go baseline. Nice look over to Wright. Wright, better feed down low to Partridge. Partridge over to Hampton. Hampton's going to lose it momentarily. Get it back, throws it up and in. Nice job there by Hampton to stay with it.
Hampton's done some good things here
Absolutely.
today. Like I said, I like her build, her athleticism, her ability to finish around the rim.
Partridge looking up to Arthur. Arthur's got it. Nice dish over to Hampton. Hampton able to finish right hand, right side. That was a great job there by the teammates.
Excuse me, I was going to say close game right here, and you see Hampton gaining the reaping the benefits of running the floor there.
At one point, Team 5 was down 13. They now have a 1-point lead with 8 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Hulamard with the ball. She's going to be checked defensively there by Partridge. Dennehy's going to lose it out. Dennehy had 4 threes in the first half.
I lost count, but it was several, yes.
She's been quiet here in the second half, although I think this is her first true playing time here in the second half. Look for her to continue where she left off. Partridge over to Ryan. Ryan down low to Wright. Wright with a turnaround is going to get out to Patrick. Patrick for 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound's going to be up in the air. It's going to be grabbed by Wall. Wall's going to get out to Lewis. Lewis has been very impressive. Over to Hulamard. Hulamard for another 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound grabbed by Patrick. She's going to lose it. Get it back up over to Ryan. Ryan picked her head up, didn't see anybody. Instead, she's going to put her head down. Back over to Ryan for 3. Knock it down. Count it. I'm assuming that's going to be a 4-point play.
I thought that her feet were inside the line, but let's take a look at the scoreboard there. What was it, 43-42, and may have only been a 3-point play.
May have been a 3-point play. I got equipment in the way. I couldn't see her feet.
But Ryan's had a great day. Like you said, talking about some of these young ladies that have been lights out, Ryan has certainly been the headliner of that. Come in and hitting threes, pull up J's.
Nice job there by Wall to finish at the baseline. As we have more substitutions. Number 36, Camille. I hope I'm not butchering it. I assume it's Giardina. If you know any better, please let me know. I don't want to butcher it for those family members and friends watching at home.
Yeah, Camille Giardina.
Nice ball movement there by Black. Ryan goes up strong, up and in. Make that Patrick. Patrick, who's had a solid 2 games here in court number 4. Lewis the other direction. Been very impressed with Lewis here in this game. Nice little point guard. She goes baseline, flips it up. Little too much. Ryan with the rebound. Ryan behind the back, trying to show a little bit of ball handling skills. Over to Ryan. Ryan lost it. Up to Lewis. Lewis does a nice job running the floor. Hampton right with her.
Ooh.
Right hand, left side. Nice job by Hampton. Thought she got away with the hip check, but it is going to get called, and it looks like Lewis is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 1.
Nice little burst of speed there by Lewis to be able to get to the rim.
Love her body control.
Yes, without a doubt. You know, she's got a good combination of that speed, burst, skill. Although that she misses that free throw, she shot the ball pretty well today too.
Goes right over to Dennehy. Dennehy finally misses from beyond the 3-point line. She was darn near NBA range on that attempt. Over to Ryan. Ryan to Hampton. Hampton spins baseline, throws it up and in. Nice job there by Hampton.
Hampton again showing her skill down there along the baseline. Some kids are just very effective in certain areas along the floor. And as a coach, you've got to be aware of that. And Hampton's one of those kids that you love to plan out there in the short corner and just let her go to work.
Giardino with a nice pass over to Carpenter. Carpenter's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 1. Back the other direction is Patrick. I'm sorry, make that Burt. Nice fake by Partridge. Turnover there, Giardina comes down with it. She's going to come back the other direction, trying to lead the 2-on-2. She takes it herself up, off the front of the rim. Hampton with a nice rebound. Gets it over, up quickly to Burt. Burt over to Patrick. Patrick back to, tried to go back to Burt, but it's going to be stolen back the other way. It's Carpenter. Carpenter up to Lewis. Lewis in the corner to Hulamard. Hulamard had a great first half, been really quiet here in the second half. Giardina may have gotten away with a walk. Step back. That's a tough shot right there, and she knocks it down.
Giardina plays with the East Tampa Thunder program down there in Florida. She's had a solid game here today, made some plays, now showing her ability to hit the step-back jumper.
That's probably my least favorite shot in basketball.
Oh, you don't like that,
I don't like the step back. I don't. Actually, you know what? My least favorite is the fadeaway.
Yeah.
Jordan made that popular.
Of course.
He also made it look easy.
Good
nice defense there by Giardina. She's going to come out the other direction. One-on-one with Wright. She had Wright spin up and in.
Ooh.
Nice job there by Giardina to get Maddie Wright spun. And she's able to finish at the rim for a three-point play. 49-48, 2:40 remaining here in game number 2.
I tell you, one of the toughest things to do at a camp is to be a guard and to stand out. You know, because, well, let's face it, there's a lot of guards out there.
Right.
And everybody just kind of blends in. But kids like Jordan Lewis, Camille Giardina have been able to stand out, you know, through their play, and that's notable.
So when you go back through it, your job is an evaluator. When you go back through, what are things that you evaluate on?
You know, people ask me that. Ask me that all the time, but it's a combination of a lot of different things, you know, from size to athleticism to skill sets to productivity. You know, some kids, you know, have a lot of potential, but they're not producing a lot right now. Some kids are very productive, but they don't have ideal, you know, body sizes, you know, necessarily. So with all of that, it's all sliding scales, and, you know, then you just go back in and you begin comparing, you know, one prospect to another.
As you see, Locke bank one off from the free throw line. Giardina back the other direction. 51-50. White maintaining that lead with 90 seconds left. She's going to get a...
Ooh.
Over to Lewis. Lewis in the paint. Left, right hand, right side. Nice job there again with the body control to go up and be able to keep her balance. Arthur's going to get into Patrick. Patrick's just get it ripped from Serena Carpenter.
Yeah, good hustle there by Carpenter to run her down. Like Carpenter's activity, athleticism.
Maddie Wright, turnaround baseline, no good. But it looks like she's going to go to the line to shoot one. Maddie Wright, I believe, is 2 for 2 for this game from the free throw line. Try to make it 3 for 3. And she does just that. Nice looking free throw shot there by Maddie Wright.
And this is what I'm talking about with Maddie Wright. She's going to end up earning a lot of different college looks, you know, because she's got the size, the build, and the skill. You know, from an evaluator standpoint, there's going to be a lot of value in a prospect like her.
Nice look from Lewis over to Martin. Martin not able to finish, but a nice job there by the rebound and putback. Back the other way is Patrick. Patrick with the kick out. Over to Ryan. Ryan up top to Locke. Locke stops, pops, drops. And you see Brandon Clay going crazy. 55-55, final 10 seconds. Lewis with the basketball, going to be picked up by Arthur. Nice defense there by Arthur. Lewis got loose off the front rebound. And she's going to get a chance to go to the line to win the game with 0.4 seconds on the clock. Locke can't believe what just happened. Lewis, though, rushed her last free throw attempt and went back iron. See if she takes her time here to knock this one down. And she does. 57-50.
Well, I guess if you're... Brandon was asking for a timeout. Oh.
Lewis with the steal the win for Team 3. Unfortunate for Team 5, they go 0 for 2 here on court number 4. But very impressive for both teams. Again, another great game for game number 2.
And And Jeff, when you're talking about camp games, what you're looking for, at least from my standpoint as an evaluator, is our skill sets being highlighted. I think about Kathleen Ryan, her ability to kind of shoot the basketball but also get to the rim. Very successful. Brianna Locke, again, showing her versatility. And also for a kid that was a relative unknown to me, Camille Giardina, comes out here and really puts on a show, you know, in the second half. And then, of course, Jordan Lewis was just fantastic through it all. So all in all, a success here at EBA Fab 5 camp.
Brought to you by Prospect Nation, being shown here on Prospect Nation TV. Of course, all sponsored by the great Peach State basketball. We'll bring you game number 3 momentarily on here at Court 4 at Swanee Sports Academy.